gone crazy, my mother had me tested. So one of my favorite lines from Sheldon in the show, The Big Bang Theory. I know a lot of you probably have not watched it, or if you have, you don't like it, but it's one of my favorite shows of all time. There are 7 main characters and several other recurring characters throughout the series. Sheldon and Leonard, however, are the 2 stars, and they are played by Jim Parsons and Johnny Galecki, respectively. One quick fact about the actress Mayim Bialik, who plays Amy Farrah Fowler, is she actually has a PhD in neuroscience that she finished during the show. She's actually neuroscience in the show too, neuroscientist in the show, so that's how they wrote that in. And it started in 2007 and ended this past year in 2019. And so the show's lasted over 12 seasons and 279 episodes, making it one of the longest running sitcoms in history. So a quick little thing about the plot is the show follows a group of friends who have an interesting dynamic to say the least.
Teachers, pardon this interruption, we've had several reports of a couple different wrecks and accidents on the way to school, so for the next couple of minutes, these students that are coming in, we're going to excuse those students, so they will be coming without notes for the next 2 minutes. Thanks, they will be excused.
The 4 main male characters all work at Caltech in different fields of science. Sheldon, Leonard, Raj, and Howard all enjoy doing different activities, including going to the comic book store on Wednesday for New Comic Day and eating takeout in their apartment. There are also several different relationships, including my favorite, Leonard and Penny. The show begins with them meeting for the first time as Penny moves across the hall from Sheldon and Leonard, and ends with them making a life together. Aside from the classic episodes such as the pilot and the series finale too, my favorite episode of all time must be the season 2 finale titled The Monopolar Expedition. A quick little synopsis would be the Sheldons finally got a grant to do research in the South Pole to prove his hypothesis of string theory. But this will take him again to the South Pole, which he is not a very outdoorsy person. He then recruits his 3 other best friends to help him, and they begin to train for their adventure they're getting ready to embark on. My favorite scene in this episode comes during the end when the 4 characters enter the Cheesecake Factory freezer to practice their certain tasks they will have to do in the Arctic. They do not have the funds to get the equipment right now, so they substitute it with games like Operation, and they end up doing terribly. But the episode ends with him finally making it to the South Pole. The show has transcended much more than television and has even entered the science field. In 2013, a new species of jellyfish was named Bazinga after Sheldon's iconic line he says after his jokes. I've watched the series for a long time, and it will always be a way for me to distress and laugh a little. The show may be over now, but I will continue to watch it and will for a very long time. Thank you.